Hello, Mr. Vegan Kings. How are you tonight? I am doing a scarf. I've been working on grafting scarves. Let me see if I can show it. You can see it. You see that? Thank you. Oh, you're going to work out. All right. You enjoy that workout. Workout for me. Wish it was that easy. Forgot what I was going to say to you just that fast. Oh, my hands are magical. Thank you. So are yours. You do great work in the kitchen. I have to get my daughter to try some of those recipes. Hello, Lori. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. Are you working on any crafting? You gonna try making a scarf? All right. I want to see it. Hello, Becky. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I'm trying to get some stuff done so I can put it into my Etsy shop. Trying to sell something. Hopefully, I'll start selling something. Hey, Dana, Triple C and Joe Show. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. Are you working on anything tonight? Oh, Laura, you're not feeling good? Oh, well, take care of those allergies. I have allergies. I didn't have allergies a year ago. Now I do. And I live in South Florida, so they're not too bad. It's just annoying. That's all. Oh, you're working on a cardigan halfway through first arm. Oh, great. That's good. I was working on a cardigan probably last month, and then I got sidetracked and started working on. First, I started working on some red scarves, and then I decided I was going to do um, a Grafgan, and that Grafgan has taken up so much of my time. So my goal was to do 10 red scarves for the charity, but it doesn't look like I am going to get it done. Well, hopefully I'll have this Grafgan done in the next 2 weeks, so then I can start back on finishing those red scarves. I think I have at least 4 of them done already. Oh, you making some Lafgans? Oh, Lafgans. Do you donate them to a nursing home or skilled nursing facility, Dana? That's That would be really good. And down here in South Florida, we have, a huge elderly population, and a lot of these people go into the nursing homes, and they don't have a lot of family that visit. A lot of them come from other states and retire in Florida and lose their significant other. And I tell you, as they say, the golden years really aren't that golden. So, but I finished one of my scarves. I did it with pockets. It was the craziest thing. I was like, oh my goodness, where is that scarf? I could not find it because I already have it in a mailer. That's why I couldn't find it. But I made this little beanie to go with it. And this is the scarf. Oops, have it upside down. And it has pockets. So that's what I put. Oops, go this way. That's what I put on the scarf. A heart with the cross. Oh, let me get it right. So that is in my Etsy shop. And as you can see, it has a pocket, both sides, pockets. There you go. Oh, you didn't hear me? Let me see. What didn't you hear? I was just asking if you donated your Lapgans to a nursing home or a skilled nursing facility. Oh, thank you, Lori. Hi, Yvonne. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. Okay. Your phone is buffering. I understand. Glad you joined me anyway, if you have to leave. Thank you, Lori. Yeah, I was looking because I didn't want to do a pocket and then sew it on. So I was just looking for a different way to do it. And I do like slanted pockets, but I saw I don't know I don't remember whose video I saw. I watch way too many channels, so I don't know who it was, but I saw them just do it that way. So I said, "Oh, that works for me." So it adds because I like to crochet everything in one continuous piece if at all possible. So I thought that doing the pockets that way is a lot better than sewing a pocket on. I don't particularly like to sew anyway. Hey, Kelly, thanks for joining. How are you tonight? Oh, your mom's an assistant. Oh, they don't let you visit? I know that's one of the big issues that people can't visit their loved ones, which is very sad. That would drive me bonkers. I'm grateful every day my parents are still in their house and they're still able to take care of one another. So that's one less thing that I have to be concerned with. But I know at some point in time, I'm going to have to probably take over their care. But right now, knock on wood, that is not right now. In Florida, you really have to look around and find a nice place. I mean, we have a lot of options, but you just want your loved ones to be in a good place because you depend on those the employees to take care of your loved ones as if you were the one taking care of them. Oh, a little tired. Well, you been hanging out in the streets, Kelly? Oh, you can visit outside, but it's getting too cold. Yeah. Okay, Yvonne, thanks for joining us. Sorry your phone's not working. Um, where do you live, Lori? I probably ask you this every time, but because I'm in South Florida and it's nowhere near cold. We have cold days, not a season of cold. So only thing we're worried about now is all the rain. We've had lots and lots and lots of rains. Too bad it can't go to all those states that have fires. Oh, Indianapolis, yeah. Yeah, it's cold. I've been there long, long, long time ago. I'm trying to remember, did I go in the wintertime? I think I did go in the wintertime. Been to Chicago in the winter too. I will not be repeating that again. Chicago's winter is no joke. I don't know how people can stand that kind of cold. Hi, Mary. How are you tonight? Thanks for joining me. Let me see. Oh, 60 degrees. Oh, please. I'd have so many layers of clothes on in 60 degrees. When it gets in the 70s here, I'm cold, so I'll just stay here in Florida, deal with the hurricanes that you hope never happen. Luckily, South Florida hasn't really been hit, not this year. We had I think we had some tropical storms, but no hurricane this year, not so far. And we still have till November 1st to get through hurricane season. But I am working on these scarves and I'm going to do a few more with some kind of graft on them, or I might just do some plain ones, but I'm definitely going to do the pockets. I really enjoy doing those pockets. And of course, I have to do one for myself just in case I go somewhere where it's cold, which I doubt won't be this year. I had to have my, I chose, I guess I could have dealt with it, but I was having when I sleep at night, I'm a grinder. I grind my teeth. And I wake up in the morning and I'm so uncomfortable. And I know one of my dentists had said a long time ago, oh, you should get braces. But he never said why. And I was like, I'm not paying for no doggone braces. I'm going to my grave with these teeth. Well, these past few months, I'm like, this is not working. So Monday, I went and got braces. And let me tell you, this is going to be the longest 2 years of my life. I cannot chew. Everything has to be extremely soft and very small to eat. I cannot enjoy anything that I want to enjoy. And my second appointment is the week of Thanksgiving. And I am not looking forward to whatever they're playing for me that day. So I'm hoping when all is said and done, it was worth it. But right now, I feel like going and say, can you just take these off? Let me have my uncomfortableness. But it was bothering me a lot. So I just took the plunge but Sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. And that's what I did. Oh, she's talking about dinner from DoorDash. What's dinner? Oh, you had a freeze warning last 2 nights? Wow. In the low 30s. Woo. That is some kind of cold. I always forget how cold it is in other states. You know, when you live in South Florida and you don't, um, unless I watch the news, I don't even think about cold weather in other states. But that is definitely cold. So what else is going? Who's doing anything else? I want to finish I did start that cardigan with my Ferris wheel yarn and haven't done anything else with it. I don't even know how many rows I've done. Definitely not enough, but I want to finish it. And my house is a hot mess because I've been fixated on doing this other huge Graphghan that I'm doing. But boy, oh boy, when it's finished, I am going to be so proud of myself. It'll be the largest one that I've done. I did the Prince one, but this one is probably 2 times the size of that Prince one. Ooh, cauliflower crust veggie pizza. I have tried. Kelly said it'll be worth it. Okay, if you say so, Kelly. Cauliflower crust, I've tried. Cauliflower is so overwhelming for me in other foods. I like cauliflower. I don't like cauliflower rice. I just eat the rice. I don't like cauliflower crust pizza. I'd rather just have the pizza with the regular old floured crust. Oh, a crochet open work shawl. Now, what is open work? That's a new term for me. But and I've bought the I forget, is it California? California Pizza makes the cauliflower. One of those companies make a cauliflower pizza, and I bought it, but I didn't like it. I don't know. It's an overwhelming taste for me. But if you like it, it's very good for you. I'm hoping that since I can't really enjoy all the good stuff that I really like to enjoy, maybe I'll lose a couple of pounds. That's my hope. Because I certainly don't enjoy eating like I used to. I just have to eat because I don't want to be hungry. Now it's just pretty much, I have sweet potatoes. I bake the sweet potato and have that. I have grits in the morning for breakfast. I have noodles. It's such a lonely life now without good food. I'd love to have me some good fried chicken, but I could eat it without that, but you might as well bake it if you can't have the good crunchiness. Might as well just bake it. But I can't do any of that right now, but I'll get there. Yeah, Kelly, definitely. You like what you like. Did you say it doesn't taste like cauliflower, and which is so, and it's just like people like I don't like eggs. I don't care I don't want them fried. When I order Chinese food, when I see the chunks of eggs, I just pluck them out. And they're like, "Oh, you can't taste the eggs." Yes, you can. If it's something you don't like, you can taste it. And if it's something that's off from your taste buds, you're gonna taste it. I don't know if any of you know what ackee is. Caribbeans, the Jamaican restaurants have the ackee and saltfish. And the very first time I saw it, I looked at it, like, is that egg? They're like, no, no, it's egg. I said, are you sure? Because I wasn't going to even taste it. Like, no, 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 it's not egg. I said, does it taste like egg? Because it looks like egg. And they're like, no, 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 it doesn't taste like egg either. So I tasted it and I fell in love with it. I love it, love it, love it. But eggs are so, I don't know why. I always said my mom must not have given me eggs when I was little because I do not like eggs. But it's just something. And I've tried it. I've made omelets. I've made eggs with everything in it. I've um, if I boil it, I'll I'll eat the yolk, but I won't eat the white. If I eat it, um, I rarely ever even attempt to eat any of it because it's just not my thing. So I leave it alone. There are so many other things in life that I can enjoy. She spins. She spins. Does that mean that you spin yarn? But hello, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me, joining us. Do you, Kelly, did you get the pizza from a special restaurant? Sometimes that makes a big difference too, because everybody doesn't do everything the same way. The greatness of America. I want to finish this so I can move on to something next. It's always the battle, finishing something so you can move on to something else. That's halfway done. I'm going to put both sides. The other scarf that I did only has one Grafcan on it. This one will have something on the other side too. Let me see. Donatas? Is that what it's called? Donatas? Ah, so you spin yarn, and that's cool. Knitting I've never tried. I've always looked at it. I like to see knitted items, but I've never tried it because crochet was the first thing that I learned how to do, and I never had any real interest in learning how to knit. And when I watch people do it, I'm like, nope, 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 nope. I'm good with one hook. That's why I bought the machines up there, and I've only really done hats with them. I want to do some other things because Juju, she does a lot of stuff with her Addie and Central, but I've only done hats with mine. And they're up there now collecting dust because I haven't even touched them. Yeah, that pizza is probably a lot better than the stuff that you buy at the store. That's the difference. We don't have any real all the I don't know of any mm-mm, no, because around me it's just, the chain pizza places, Pizza Hut, Domino's, and what's the other one? Papa John's, which I don't order from anymore. I let them go a long time ago. When their CEO decided he didn't want to spend money on his employees, I was done with Papa John's. But that's me. So if I do order pizza, which I don't anymore because I'm trying to stay away from the cheese products because I have a lactose intolerance. So if I do order a pizza, Domino's, they make a anchovy and onion one that you can have, so you don't need the cheese or anything. I like that. That's pretty good. Call me strange, but I like that combination. Oh, Dana, we've been talking about pizza too much, huh? I'm trying to think if I had any pizza when I went to Chicago all those years ago. As you know, that's a big thing. I think Chicago has the deep dish pizzas, but I don't think we had it because we were only there for a few days, couple of days, I think. And I don't recall having any pizzas. But Chicago is fun. I'd like to go there in the summertime, not in the winter. I don't want to do their winters ever again. I'm a summer girl traveler. I'll stay right here in Florida in the wintertime. Oh, deep dish, yeah. I think Chicago and New York have the big whose pizza is best. Now, when I went to New York, I took my daughter there years ago so she could see the huge Christmas tree that they have. And we met a friend, and she took us to a pizza place to have one of their pizzas. And that slice, just the slice alone, was like three slices. It was huge. It's pretty good. I don't know where we went. We saw as much as we could in one day of being in New York because I messed up our reservations, but it was fun. Had some awesome hot chocolate, got to see people ice skate, went to the Empire State Building. Um, what else did we do? We took one of those bus tours, saw the Statue of Liberty. So we did a lot in a day. And we went to Junior's because they're famous for their cheesecakes. We had a good time. And the weather wasn't really bad either. Wasn't no Chicago winter, that's for sure. Must have been in like the 40s, I'm guessing, because it wasn't really, really cold. But we had a good time. At least you can say she's seen that Christmas tree. So it's all about trying to make memories for these youngsters. She's not a youngster now. Well, she's still young. She's 26. That's the good thing. So tell me um, if there's any subjects or anything you'd like to discuss, like in my next live, or I don't know. Anything in particular? You have any homework, some research I can do? I don't know. And I did leave the link if anybody wanted to come on and say hello to me. I left it in the beginning because you all seem to be shy and nobody wants to say hello. Ooh. Football is back in full force and a whole bunch of coronavirus going right along with it. I don't know if this is ever going to be under control, but it certainly makes you think twice about being in a big crowd of people that you don't know. Oh, you don't know? So I guess I'll just keep talking. As let's see whatever comes throughout the week. Just keep chatting it up. I think this is the first Saturday in a few Saturdays that we didn't have bad weather over here. But I think we're supposed to have a lot of rain tomorrow. There's a couple of my lives we had tropical storms that were going over. But today, no rain. Guess we'll make up for it tomorrow. Rained all day yesterday. I think yesterday, either Thursday, it rained all day long. What am I making? I'm doing a scarf. I'll show it to you. I did it, it's a brown color, brown with some specks of gold in it. So that's what's on one side of it. My F looks funny. Why does my F look like a P to me? It's supposed to be Faith. My F. Wait a minute. Oh, that's why, because I have it on the wrong side. There it is. So I'm going to do this with pockets. Thank you, Kelly. Oh, it's cold. Woo. Yeah, I can't do that cold. I don't even think I guess because they don't have any really bad storms or anything, they don't really focus on the bad weather, but we got so much other stuff to focus on right now. But I don't do the cold. Oh, did you see the other scarf? Oh, you're gonna go on the Gulf Coast? Let me see. Thanksgiving time? Yeah, it might be. I'm not sure. The numbers go down some, then they rise some, and it's just the luck of the straw right now. Luck of the draw, look at whatever. There's a lot of I was supposed to go to Georgia. There was gonna be a big crafting event last weekend, but got canceled. Um, I don't know. Tell you, this just makes you think twice about being in a big crowd of people, because you don't know what's going on. You don't know. You're only as safe as the next person next to you. That's the way I see it. Because you can take all the precautions you want, and somebody else doesn't do it at all. So that's why I try to go out as little as possible. Stay at home. When I do go, I make sure I have my mask on. Well, in Florida, you can't go into a store without a mask anyway, so which I appreciate. Some people may not like it. We had some idiots that went into one of the Targets and was walking around yelling, "Take the mask off! Take the mask off!" I was like, "You fools! Don't put my health in jeopardy because you don't want to wear a mask. Stay home." That's the way I see it. And we have this huge elderly population too. I don't know. I just don't get it. I think we are so behind the eight ball in America, so behind the eight ball. And now we're into flu season on top of it. And if you've never had the flu, I've had it twice. And believe me, it is no joke. So I just can't imagine having all of this going on at the same time. That's because these people are nuts. I just don't get it. Just don't get it. Put so many people at risk that you don't know. Luckily, so far, I don't know anyone close to me that's passed away, but I do know people that have contracted the virus, and they all say the just trying to breathe was a struggle. And then I'm a nurse, so I do nurse case management, and we have people that have contracted it, and they have so many other problems, even after they are quote unquote negative. They have so many other issues as a result of it. So I don't take this lightly. I've, we lost one of our co-workers, passed away. I didn't know her personally because I work from home. And so as far as I know, she's the only one that passed away. But it's a tough. This has been a year that a lot of us don't even want to ever repeat in our lifetime. And I don't think it's just going to be this year. I think it's going to go on for a while. What city and on the golf course on the Gulf Coast will you be in, Lori? Yeah, it was a shock, and it was so weird. I was thinking in my head, "Oh, I haven't heard from so and so," because I know her voice. When you talk to people on the phone, you know their voices, and you get calls from them every now and again. And I was just thinking off the top of my head, "Oh, I haven't heard from her in a while." And then, like must have been the next week, we were got the notification that she passed away, and I was like, OMG. She was the one, because they said someone was in the hospital, but they never said who. So that was a tough one. Oh, Inglewood. Trying to think. I haven't been on the Gulf Coast in a very, very long time. And it's so funny, this year was the year I planned to like do a lot of traveling throughout Florida, so I can say I've been to all these different cities. That got nipped in the bud. Sarasota is, I think, about 3 hours from me, 2 or 3 hours. Can't think. But that's a nice area. I have a friend that lives in St. Petersburg, and a coworker that lives in Port Charlotte. But she's a friend too. But that area is nice. Nice and quiet compared to South Florida. All the youngsters come down here and wreak havoc on our cities, then go back to their own city. Oh, that should be good. I hear you, Kelly. Sometimes I want to leave. And the sad thing is, we don't have anywhere to go because none of the countries will let us in. So we're stuck here. Hmm. Oh, okay. Does your husband visit often? Yeah, I don't know what the situation is in that area, but they may be a lot lax than South Florida, because that area is not as overpopulated as we are down here. Different parts of Florida are doing their own thing. Depends on who the mayor is and all that other stuff. But I don't care where I go. I am going to take care of self. Because nobody's going to take care of you like you're going to take care of yourself. Now, all these countries have banned us from visiting. I don't know if the cruise industry is going to even be able to survive this, but I used to love cruising, but it's another thing is off my list. I don't know if I ever want to be around 3,000 other people. I don't know. It's just like football. I probably always keep my season tickets for the Dolphins, but I don't know when I'll ever be actually going to a game again. I don't know. It's just scary. I don't live scared. I just live cautious. Hello, Yarn It Out. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining us. Are you working on anything? I'm working on a scarf, one of many to come. And I'm also working on a big GraphGAN, which when I finish my live, I'll be going back to. So I'm trying to get it finished by the end of the month. Because I want to put a felt, give it a what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. What's the word? Anyway, I'm going to sew a backing on it. That's not what I'm looking for, but that's where my mind is right now. Yeah, 3 shawls. Wow. I haven't done, I thought about doing, I really want to do another poncho. And I was looking for something different. I know Fiber Spider has a bazillion poncho tutorials. I don't, when I do my ponchos, my points seem to go the wrong direction. And I can never get them to just lay straight down. Does anybody else have that problem? Or is it just me? Oh, thank you. Yeah, my earrings, I crochet. I try to crochet. I put some Mod Podge on them, but because it's hot, they just curl up. It's probably one of the motifs that I did. So I just said, oh, I like that. So I just made a pair of earrings. I'll be making some more earrings. Oh, the governors of Illinois and Ohio have banned travel to Indiana. Oh my goodness. Hmm. So that means that you all have your counts have gone up. I need to research my earrings and wall hangings. Oh, restart. Okay. I've tried this the starch, but I did the Mod Podge this time. Maybe I'll try the starch again. I used to have what's the stuff called? Stiffen, but it's so weird. You use it and then you try to clean the spray part of it, but it always seals up, so I just stopped buying it. The bra fillers for knitted knockers. I don't know that. What are knitted knockers? I use that stiffen. I don't know why it seals up because I definitely make sure I clean off the sprayer so that it doesn't seal up, but it does. So annoying. And with the Mod Podge, you got to be careful because you don't want to put too much on it because then it'll be all white. It won't dry clear. So I dab it and let it sit for half an hour and then flip it and dab it some more and let it sit for another, probably the next day. but it works temporarily for what I wanted to do. I want to, I think I'm going to make maybe some crop tops, some halter tops, because there are still people wearing halter tops, people in California, people in Florida, people in Hawaii. Everybody else are wearing sweaters, cardigans, and coats, and gloves, and mittens, and scarves. So I'm going to enjoy doing these. Yeah, nothing really lasts that long. Oh, the ants got to the sugar water. Oh my goodness. That's scary. Yeah, those ants, they come from nowhere. It's like didn't see any and don't even think about those sugar ants come from anywhere. They will find their source. We have all this rain coming, and then after it dries up, then all the little ants decide, oh, okay, it's clear, we can come out now. Yeah, see, that's one of the reasons why I do halter tops, because I don't like wearing bras either. Never have. As I always say, they were made by men, not for women. We want you to be uncomfortable. I'm gonna definitely. I've been making them with acrylic yarn, but acrylic yarn has so much stretch to it, so I'm gonna start just doing it with cotton yarn. Everything is just gonna be cotton. That way they have less stretch in them. Ooh, my teeth keep hitting each other. That hurts. Mm. It's gonna be a football night and a crochet night. I just want to get something finished. I have to make my list and check it twice to make sure I stay on track of the things that I want to get finished this week. Let me see. Okay, so we covered the weather, we covered the virus, we covered travel. What else is there left to cover? We covered football. Does anybody watch baseball? I think Tampa Bay was in. I don't know if it's the. Okay, I don't watch baseball. Forget it. I don't even know. I don't know what's going on with baseball. Barcodes are made with Miss Rise. My friend bought me some from Walmart with the bra fillers are made with. I don't know what a bra filler is though. I guess that's what I'm. Hmm. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know what that is. Hmm. What kind of a discount does Walmart give their employees? I'm gonna have to look that up. And it's made with mercerized yarn. Bra fillers. That's something. See what that is. Not. Okay. Well, when I type it in, it's the bra cups. That's what comes up. Is that what you're talking about? Or is it something else? I don't know. I have the foam kind, the bra cups. I don't particularly like them. Okay, knitted knockers. Okay, I'm learning something tonight. Oh, okay. I see them. I don't think I've ever seen these before. And they have instructions how to make one. Ah. Wait a minute. Okay. Uh-oh. Can you see it? Let me turn this down. I can't get it. I don't know how to make it. There. There it is. Is that it? That's pretty cool. Okay, Yarn It Out, thanks. I don't know if I know what your name is. I'm bad with names, so please, please, please forgive me if I ever ask. So, Lori, is that what you're talking about? Just that's pretty cool. I think I vaguely remember these, but I don't. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I've vaguely remember this, but that's pretty cool. That'll be. All right, so I have learned something tonight. Thank you, Lori. I think I've seen them, but I don't. I guess because I haven't seen them in such a long time, I didn't remember. And I probably didn't know what they were called either. But now I know. I have a friend, she's a survivor. It's been, oh, I don't even know how many years it's been, but she's gone through she has other medical problems, but she had so many issues after having her surgery. But she's still hanging in there. It's a very scary diagnosis. My niece was diagnosed earlier this year, and she's 30, 36. I might have her 30. She's in her 30s. And that she's, as far as I know, is the only one in the family. But I'm glad she found it and got it taken care of, and now we can knock on wood and say she is a survivor. Those breast exams are very, very important. Oh, 30 years ago, mastectomy. That is awesome. Oh boy. All right. I thank you all for joining me, and I am going to think of some topic so I'm not just chit-chatting away, even though it's chat. But I'm glad you all joined me. And I did have a fabulous time last week with my friend for his birthday party. It was fun. It was my first outing since February, being around someone other than my daughter. But we had a good time. So you all have a fabulous rest of your night and a rest of your week. And I will see you on my next live next Saturday if you are available. You all have a good night. Thank you again for joining me. Bye-bye.